Hello, Jim Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. Time for another Joe Biden dementia update. I haven't done one for a while. The example I'm going to show you today, you may already be familiar with if you watched Biden's town hall that he held just a few days ago on CNN, but you may not have seen it. You probably didn't, because how many people watch CNN these days? So here I am to fill you in. It was, by all accounts, a disaster, including, well, here's this photo. You may have seen this photo. This is the hall where, or the auditorium, where the town hall was held. As you can see, it's almost all empty. The way CNN shot it, they made it look like, well, they just showed the front part of the audience. They made it look like a full auditorium, but you see in this wider shot, that's how few people turned up. And it also turns out that the ratings were lower, never mind lower than Fox, that would be understood, but lower than MSNBC. It was lower than everybody, except, well, obviously CNN cannot have lower ratings than itself, but if it's possible, if it ever becomes possible, CNN would be the first. So what I'm going to show you now is a video, and it also exemplifies something I've said in the past, that if you really want to know what's going on in this country, you have to watch, read, listen to the foreign media, because our media, our biased media, propaganda arm for the Democratic Party, oh, by the way, I'm a conservative, always keep that in mind when you evaluate whatever I say, but they hide so much. And in fact, if I had been in that audience and been allowed to ask a question, I would have asked President Biden, how long do you think the press can keep covering up for your dementia, and why don't you take the Montreal cognitive assessment test that Trump did? So I just thought I would throw that in there. Anyways, we'll go to the video now, but I have to do one little item here, one little piece of business, because I had a video taken down and I couldn't post. I wasn't allowed to post for a week because I showed a video of a woman saying something about coronavirus that was in conflict with something, well, with the official position of the World Health Organization. So I just want to get this out of the way, because there will be a mention of coronavirus, or COVID, or whatever you want to call it, in this video by a guy named Allan Jones, by the way. This is going to be Sky News Australia. He is really good when you want to get updates on Joe Biden dementia. Anyways, what I'm putting up here, you can see it on the screen. This is the actual page from the World Health Organization website. So YouTube, don't tell me what you see and hear next that it conflicts with the World Health Organization. Here is their website. Here is the page from their website. Their facts, frequently asked questions. I'm just going to read the question and the answer. Is it possible that someone vaccinated against COVID-19 will still get infected? And here is the answer from the World Health Organization on their own website. Well, COVID-19 vaccines have high levels of efficacy, especially against hospitalization and severe disease. No vaccine is 100% protective. As a result, there will be some small percentage of vaccinated people who fall ill with COVID-19 in spite of being vaccinated. So YouTube, you replay that as often as you want to, but you have it right there from their website. No way to, well, you have no justification to take my video down. You have it right there from the World Health Organization. Okay, I've dwelled enough on this protecting myself and protecting you, or ensuring you, the viewer, will see this next video. And here is the video right now.
The next question was about coronavirus and vaccinations. Now, I'm vaccinated. I'm pro-vaccination, but I'm also pro giving people all the information. Vaccinated people are testing positive. the vaccination, as I have said, limits the likelihood of people going into hospital if they catch the virus. That's not what the president has said. Listen to this.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Yeah.
That's not true. But the bloke's unchallenged. And then this incoherent rambling about men on the moon and aliens. Listen to this embarrassing diatribe.
You got the vaccination?
Yeah.
Are you okay? I mean, you seem, no, it works. Or or the mom and dad, or the neighbor, or when you go to church, or when you're, no, I really mean it. There are trusted interlocutors. Think of the people. If your kid wanted to find out whether or not there's a man on the moon or whatever, something, or, whether those aliens are here or not, who are the people they talk to beyond the kids who love talking about it?
What? Man on the moon, something. What the hell has this got to do about anything? This is a town hall meeting. The bloke's unchallenged in his rambling. Listen to this. He actually tries to explain what the question is and then makes an appalling mess of answering his own question.
And the question is whether or not we should be in a position where you are. Why can't the experts say we know that this virus is in fact it's going to be, or excuse me, we know why all the drugs approved are not temporarily approved but permanently approved.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. This virus is, in fact, it's going to be, excuse me, we know why all the drugs are temporarily approved but permanently approved. I mean, listen to this again. The President of the United States at a town hall meeting, and someone doesn't say, get off the stage, you're embarrassing the free world and obscuring the coronavirus message. Listen to this.
We know that this virus is, in fact, it's going to be, or excuse me, we know why all the drugs approved are not temporarily approved but permanently approved.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we know why all the drugs are temporarily approved but permanently approved. What does it mean? The only thing he got right was he reckoned the dog was a Democrat. He said, I can tell. Is that because it's got droopy ears and doesn't look too bright? Listen to this.
By the way, that is Danielle Lippy. She's a student here at the university, and she's a Republican. She's got a question for you. Go ahead, Danielle.
Okay. But your dog's a Democrat, I can tell.
And then this transparent untruth. He was asked by a questioner, genuinely concerned, if you get COVID having been vaccinated, can you get COVID? This is what he said.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Yeah.
How dangerous is this? This is going on in the world. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations. This bloke has to be taken out of circulation. I repeat, get the vaccination. You may still test positive, as many have, but the vaccine has a significant impact on limiting the chance of you going into hospital. This bloke, Joe Biden, belongs in a home, and that home is not the White House.
And that's it for today. Thanks as always for stopping by. I really appreciate the time you spend with me. If you could take a little bit more time to give me a thumbs up, that would really be great. You could put any comments you might have in the comments section below the video. You could share it with anybody you think would like the video. If you have questions or suggestions for future topics, put that in the comments section. You could subscribe. I love getting new subscribers. You could visit my other channels, my hot dog recipe channel, my original music channel, the links in the description. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. I look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.